go near him. Tommy and Rusty were inseparable before. Now Rusty whimpers and hides whenever this kid enters the room. Animals know things we don't. Last night, I caught him eating dinner with his left hand. Tommy is right-handed. When I pointed it out, he switched hands mid-bite without any explanation, as if this was perfectly normal. "Honey, you're right-handed, remember?" "Oh," he said, switching the fork. "I forgot." "How do you forget which hand you used to eat?" I've been testing his memories. Asking about his best friend Jake, about his teacher Mrs. Patterson, about the time we went to the zoo last month. He answers everything correctly, but there's no emotion behind it. It's like he's reciting facts rather than remembering experiences. When I showed him his favorite stuffed elephant, the one he slept with every night since he was 2, he looked at it like he'd never seen it before. "This is Mr. Peanuts," I said, holding it out. "Yes," he agreed. "Mr. Peanuts. I like him very much." But he wouldn't take it. And he didn't sleep with it. Last night, I heard him talking to someone in his room. When I crept to the door and listened, he was having a full conversation, asking questions, pausing for responses, laughing at jokes I couldn't hear. But when I peeked in, he was alone. "Who were you talking to, honey?" "Tommy," he said without hesitation. "Tommy tells me things about this place." My blood went cold. "What do you mean, Tommy tells you things?" "He's teaching me how to be him. He says I'm getting better at it." I stayed awake all night after that, sitting in the hallway outside his room with a baseball bat, protecting my house from my own son. The thought made me sick. I've been going through photo albums, showing him pictures from last year, last month, last week. He looks at them with polite interest, like I'm showing him photos of strangers. When I point to Tommy in the pictures, he nods and says, "That's me," but there's no recognition in his eyes. This morning, I found him standing in front of the bathroom mirror, practicing facial expressions. Smiling, frowning, looking surprised. When he saw me watching, he said, "Tommy used to scrunch his nose when he laughed. I keep forgetting to do that." "What do you mean, Tommy used to?" I used to," he corrected quickly. "Sometimes I talk about myself funny." I called my sister, crying, trying to explain. She thinks I'm having some kind of breakdown, that the stress of losing him in the store traumatized me. She's probably right to think that. But I know my son. And I know that whatever came back with me from that grocery store learned to mimic him perfectly. Almost perfectly. The worst part is how normal he tries to be. He says please and thank you. He cleans up his toys. He gives me hugs when I ask for them. But the hugs feel mechanical, like he's going through the motions because that's what Tommy would do. Tonight, I heard him talking to Tommy again. This time, I pressed my ear against the door and listened. "She's starting to notice," the thing in my son's body whispered. "What should I do with her?" The room was silent for a moment. Then he giggled, but it wasn't Tommy's giggle. It was something older, hungrier. "Okay," he said to the empty room. "I'll ask her to take me back to the store tomorrow. You can have a mommy nap."